back to our channel Low Point, and this is Anisha Babu. In the last session, we discussed about the rights of a consumer. Don't you think knowing only your rights is enough? But you also need to know how to file a consumer complaint and where to file the same to exercise your rights judicially. So today's session throws light on the basic necessary elements of a consumer complaint and the procedure to file the same. We have our Supreme Court of India advocate on record, Ms. Praseena Elizabeth Joseph, to enlighten us on this matter. So let's watch.
Hi friends! While purchasing goods or services, you can come upon various problems from the one who delivers your goods or the service provided or an online vendor or anyone else. What will you do when you feel cheated of a defective good, deficient service or unfair trade practice? A common man in his personal capacity may find it a difficult task to take up his dispute against opposite parties when they are multinational companies, hospital groups, etc. But our legal system protects you by treating you as a consumer, and Consumer Commission can come to your rescue. Please note that before you file a consumer complaint, you need to give notice to the opposite parties regarding the deficiency in service or unfair trade practice. This gives the other party a chance to offer any compensation to make good the loss suffered by you. However, if the opposite party refuses or neglects to pay compensation, then you can approach Consumer Commission with your consumer complaint. There was a dispute where medical services come within the scope of Consumer Protection Act or not. In 1995, Supreme Court held that in Indian Medical Association versus VP Shanta that medical services fall within the scope of Consumer Protection Act. What should your consumer complaint consist of? A consumer complaint generally consists of the following. First of all, in the heading, you need to give the commission before which you are going to file your case. Secondly, your name and address and that of the opposite parties. Thirdly, details of the purchase of goods or service and the amount paid for the same. Fourthly, you need to state the subject of the complaint, whether it was an unfair trade practice or a defective good supplied or any deficient service provided. Fifthly, you mention the bills and receipts of the concerned product or service which are relevant to prove the claim mentioned in the complaint. Then, under the heading Prayer, you need to state the claim and compensation demanded by you. Finally, once the complaint is ready, you may sign the complaint and get the same notarized. Now that your consumer complaint is ready, the next thing is to file it. Here, the question arises, where to file it? Where to file the consumer complaint depends on territorial and pecuniary jurisdiction. You may be wondering as to what are territorial and pecuniary jurisdiction. Territorial jurisdiction means the place where you can file the consumer complaint. There are around 5 areas where you can file a consumer complaint. First is where you are residing. Secondly, where you work. Third is where opposite party or one of the opposite parties reside or where opposite parties carries on business or a branch office. Fifth is where the dispute arose. Pecuniary jurisdiction is in relation to the value of your claim. If value of your claim is less than rupees 1 crore, you may file the consumer complaint before the district commission. If value of your claim is between 1 crore and 10 crores, then you may file the consumer complaint before the state commission. If value of your claim is more than rupees 1 crore, then you may file the consumer complaint before the national commission. Now that we know where to file it, the last step is to know how to file it. Consumer complaint can be filed in the office of the Consumer Commission or through a registered post or online. To file the consumer complaint online, you need to register on the website of the National Consumer Helpline. The link to register is the one which is shown in the box. After registering the complaint, you will get a unique ID. With this unique ID, you can track the status of your complaint. If you are filing the complaint in the Office of the Consumer Commission or through registered post, then the fee can be paid in demand draft in favor of the President of the concerned Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. If the complaint is filed online, then the fee also can be paid online. Once you register yourself, you can also call on the National Consumer Helpline number to register your complaint or send a message. The details of the same I am putting in the box below. You can also register your grievance through various applications which you can download from Play Store like NCH app, Umang app, etc.
Thank you for being a good audience. We'll return soon with another session on the consumer law.